Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Build The Walking Dead. And it's been a while since I have uploaded a video. I think it's been like 5 days since I uploaded a video this week, so very sorry about that. I had some kind of stuff to deal with. I'm gonna make a separate update video for that, and for some other exciting stuff that's gonna go on. It's not all kind of sad crap. So there is some exciting stuff. So the update video, I don't know if it'll come out today or on Friday the 5th it'll be. So if the update you want to watch it, I would recommend watching it to keep updated with everything. And yeah, so anyway, let's get back to building this house. And I'm actually going to start the discussion topic off right here, because this discussion topic is a very good one. So this discussion topic is again by Joseph Wiesel, being the second time he's been. Yeah. So it's the second time he has been featured in the kind of Q&A thing. So this one's not really a question. It's more like it is a question, but it's more like a discussion topic, I would say. So anyway, this is a really good question. So Joseph said, "Looking great, man. It's been a while since I've watched your videos. Looks like you've been busy. Also, can you do a top 5 favorite characters discussion while you build more of the safe zone, if you haven't already?" Well, thanks Joseph for that. Nice comment. So top 5 favorite character. Now this was a really difficult one. I get my notebook out and just start scribbling some characters down, and it was really difficult to pick a just 5. I would have preferred to do 10, but 5 was the thing. What should I do here? So yeah, so I'm gonna start by doing a few honorable mentions. So my honorable mention are, you'll probably be very surprised that some of these are not in the top 5, but they just narrowly missed it. If I had a top 10, these would be in it. And if I watched the whole series again from season 1, I would probably switch, decide on different characters. But I have been very busy lately, so I haven't had time. So the last time I watched Walking Dead episode was shortly after the season finale, season 5. So so the honorable mentions are honorable mentions. These are not in order, by the way. These honorable mentions are not in order. So I'm just going to go out straight away and say honorable mentions, not in order. First one is Bob. Bob Stuckey from season 4 and 5. Died early in season 5, the 4th episode in or something. But this character was really good. I really love what they did with Bob. It's a really good play on the original character from the comic book. He was on the governor's side, and he was just a drunk, it was pretty much the same character, except this one was like Bob from the TV shows, much more of a important character, like a really important character on the TV show, actually taking Dale's place, I would say. So yeah, honorable mentions, Bob Stuckey. Who next? I'm gonna put Dale from season 1 and 2. A lot of people really didn't like Dale, and to be honest, I can understand why. Because Dale was nothing. Well, I guess he was like Dale in the comic book series version in season 1, and then in season 2 it kind of got very annoying and boring. I do agree with that to a degree, and I was really angry when he was killed off so prematurely. I thought it was really stupid and a waste of a character. So there, in honorable mentions, is Dale. Next one is Dale, Bob. Now, the next one is Abraham. Abraham, I really like Abraham. Really would have liked to have him in my top 5, but he's been taken up by my top 5 favourites. So I mean, Abraham just really, I just love the character. He's really funny in the TV show. Really funny, really badass. A great survivor, strong. He's like the juggernaut of the group. Sort of. He's just this big army guy, and he's scary. I wouldn't like to get into a fight with Abraham, even though he kind of got like knocked to the ground by Glen, who's really skinny. But let's not get into that. So in honorable mentions, Abraham. Now these two I really didn't like. I really would want them in my top 5, but they've just been knocked out by some others. And the only reason these next two are not in the top 5 is because how they were kind of how they were dealt with in season 5. So next one I'll mention is going to be Michonne. I really do like Michonne. If this was season 3 time, Michonne probably would have been second on my list, because in season 3 I love Michonne. She was a great character. And she's still a great character, but in season 5 I don't think she's as good as she used to be. She's more kind of outspoken. She's changed a lot since season 3, and I liked her better when she was a quiet. Like she was quiet and mysterious and all that. I just liked her better when she was like that. It made her different from the rest of them. So that's Michonne. Really didn't want to put her in honorable mentions, but you know I have to make. I have to pick a top 5. And the next one you're gonna be. Bet a lot of people can be very surprised, but the next one is gonna be Darryl. I know a lot of people love Darryl. He's fan favorite and everything, but Darryl is. I really didn't want to put him in honorable mentions either, but again around season 3, 4, Darryl would have probably been in the top 5 list for sure. But in season 5, I don't know. He's not been as I don't really know how to describe him, because in season 3 was like. I don't even know how to describe it. It's been much more emotional. I don't really like getting the like like getting that from a character like Darryl. I just don't know. I think his character's a lot different. He's been a lot more. I don't know. I can't really describe what I'm talking about here. But yeah, Darryl's an honorable mentions. Didn't want to put him in there. That's kind of. I'll just take a drink here before getting to the top 5. Right. So, Darryl, yes. Darryl, I know, probably a lot of people angry with that. And see, Darryl's going to be like, for most people, either first or second. But Darryl's not like he used to be, I know. In like season 3, he was like. Badass and that. Now he's like, no, he's just he's too emotional now, I think, about Darryl. So top 5, we're going to start at number 5 and go down to 1. So number 5, oh wait a minute, I made a mistake here. Okay, yeah, no, I haven't made a mistake. So number 5, let's just scribble this out here. Number 5 is going to be Glen. I've really liked Glen this season. I think he's been much more like. I saw in season 3 that Glen was kind of seen as a bit of a child to Rick. Rick kind of didn't take him that seriously in season 3. Treated him like he wasn't. Like he was not as good as the rest of them. Like when Herschel got bit. Rick told him that if he wanted people with him, I just got the feeling he didn't really take him that seriously. And in this season, Glen's been really like he grew up a lot. He's just become a really valued member of Rick's crew. What am I doing here? Okay, looks okay. Do a few more of these things. So yeah, that's Glen. Number 4, I'm gonna put Carol. Carol, I'm sure she's on a lot of people's top 5 list now. Carol is just so badass. I mean, she's so different to how she used to be in season 1, and I love that, because in season 1, season 2, a little bit through season 3 as well, but season 3 was kind of her transformation. Didn't really like it too much. It was a bit, everybody was expecting her to die early on. I mean, you can't deny that everybody was expecting Carol to die early on. Yeah, everybody really didn't like Carol. I didn't really like her. I was kind of hoping for her to die, and now I just wanted to survive. She's like, Carol's just so fun. Everything in season 5 with Sam, it's really funny, and she's just really cool. I'm sure everybody just agrees that Carol has to be on the top 5 now, just because of season 5. That's Carol. Number 3, I'm gonna put the governor. Now I know a lot of people just be like, oh, just lagged a little bit there. The governor is such an asshole and everything, but the governor was an asshole, but like he was a amazing bad guy. Gotta admit, the governor's probably the biggest threat the group's had so far, and the governor was just really fun as well. He was just like the thing he did with Merle, and the thing at the prison as well. The prison was just amazing. His final scene with Herschel and that was just amazing. Liar, stuff like that, and the kill 'em all line, which he just did very well. And David Morrissey did a great job of doing the governor, and he just really did a really good job. And next I'm just going to bring up Herschel. Kind of forgot about him. I was going to put him in the list, and then I kind of just forgot. So Herschel's not in this one. I'm sure I might update another time, but Herschel's not in the list. He probably would have been. So Herschel probably should have been honorable mentions, but I kind of forgot. So yeah, sorry about that. So next one, number 2 on the list, is gonna be a character that probably a lot of people don't like, but I just really like this character. Is gonna be Tyrese. Now Tyrese was a lot different to how he was in the comic book, especially in season 5. He was like very different, I would say. He was just very. In the comic book, he was like killing people left, right, and centre, being the bog standard, zombie apocalypse survivor. Now, in season 5, he's very kind of questions a lot of morals and he's just basically the only one that's in the group that has any sort of conscience. He's he's just I don't think he ever killed anybody, but. Tyrese is just. I really liked him. I really liked his final episode as well. What's that episode called again? I forgot what that episode was called. The one with the go to Shia Wills Estates. But I forgot the episode of that. That's gonna annoy me now. But the episode where he got bitten by the zombie, and all of that, the flashbacks. I just really loved that episode. A lot of people hated that episode, and I just found it I just loved it so much. It was like his death was probably my favourite death in the whole series, I think. Probably, yeah, my favourite death is probably Tyrese. Just because it was so nice, and then I love the bit where he's driving back on the car and he just like turn it off, and then he just kind of, that's obviously him giving up, even though he said he wasn't, like, but it was just really, really like beautiful episode. I loved all the scenes. I'm getting an episode now, but Tyrese, he's just really nice, really good character. He just kind of makes you just think. He's just different to what we normally get in The Walking Dead. I do love Tyrese. So Tyrese at number 2, and number 1, I'm pretty sure everybody already guessed it. It's going to be Rick. Rick has just transformed the most. Well, actually no, that's a lie. I think Carol's transformed the most of everybody. But yes, Rick is just so badass now. It's ridiculous. So Rick, like from season 1, he's become season 1 becoming the typical good guy, and then as my phone's gone off, so get rid of that crap. Being the typical good guy, and now he's become this badass. No, he kind of takes no shit. He just well, he does whatever he needs to do. He kills whoever he needs to kill. He even kills sometimes where he doesn't need to kill him. He just kills them if they get in the way. So Rick, oh, he's just so cool, man. Rick, my absolute favorite character. Probably has been my favorite character all the way through, actually. But in season 5, he's just become so. He's just become so badass, man. The badassery, like in Terminus and everything. He's just become so cool. So darn cool. And no, this is right. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So Rick, absolutely at number 1. So yeah, that's my top 5 list, and we're at 16 minutes now. Not much left of the episode. Haven't really made too much progress because I was slowing down because I was thinking so much. But yeah, that's absolutely amazing question by Joseph Weesaw there. Really good. Love that question so much. So thank you for that. Anyone else wants to give a question? Go right ahead, stick it in the comment section, and I'll get to it. Next episode, haven't been given this, but I was thinking about doing a top 5 least favourite Walking Dead characters. I definitely have a few for that. There's not many characters I don't like, but there's a lot of people that I put in there. A few more mentions actually that I've just thought of. Didn't have very much time to make this list. But I'm pretty sure that will be my top 5. Yeah, pretty sure that'll be my top 5. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So a lot of something I just thought of, I didn't. Morgan as well. He's on a lot of people's top 5 lists, and I don't really understand that too much because he's just came back. He's been in 1 episode, so I'm not counting him yet. I'm not even gonna put him on honorable mentions yet because we haven't had enough from him. I'm sure in season 6 he'll become in my list. I'll let her do another list, I think. But yeah, Morgan, haven't seen enough of him yet to make a proper judgment of how he is now. Obviously, I haven't seen him in a while, and we haven't got to see what he's like. You know, he's obviously very cool now. Changed a lot since season 3 when we last saw him. But yeah, that's why I didn't add him. And Herschel, probably would have had him in there as well. But there's just a lot more cool characters and stuff. Tyrese has kind of took Herschel's spot as being the moral authority, you could call it, of the group. So yeah, it's pretty much that. What was I going to do here? Kind of run out of time now. Yeah, so I'm just going to end it here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Build the Walking Dead. Hopefully next episode we'll do top 5 least favourite characters. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave your Q&A question in the comments section, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.